like that at all. The jokes were fine, but I didn't like that part. That was not odd.
Well, get prepared. You might be called that someday.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to a very special episode of Blossom.
Oh, man. Blossom. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for tuning back in to the Elder Elves as we play Tether, a two-person TTRPG. It's story-based, relying on journal entries each week. Miranda's character's in the future. Mine was in the present. Now I'm in the past. It's complicated.
Wait. My character is in the past.
Wait, what did I say?
The future.
Oh, well, now you are in the future.
I am in the future. And let me begin by saying we're sorry from the bottoms of our deep, dark hearts for recording this not on Tuesday like we promised.
Yeah.
We make lots of promises, and we try to keep them for you. But not this week.
Nope. And I think not last week either. So our track record's going downhill.
Oh no. Well, to be honest, it has been really hot out. And that's not really an excuse. But, I mean, it is for me. Also, and it should be for you.
It was a holiday. Things are always off on holidays.
Yeah, holidays. I mean, if you don't get your trash on the same day of the week, you think you're going to get us? You think you're going to get us on the same day of the week?
Oh,
we've been delayed like your trash.
Like that trash.
We're your weekly trash cycle. It's true. We are the upcycle of podcasts.
Make sure to recycle us by telling your friends.
All your friends.
Yep.
And subscribing.
Subscribe. Yeah. That's how you recycle. Actually, how you recycle more is hitting share.
Yes, and sending me hate messages like, where's the rest of your TikToks, Miranda? Why haven't you uploaded in a little while? I'm sorry. Okay. I've had some ideas,
Very busy.
Very.
We're important.
To someone. Hopefully you.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to ask that question? I don't think we want to ask that question if we're important.
I mean,
somebody.
The 5 people that listen to this.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
That's right. Ooh, sorry if that was loud when I clicked my pen. Would you like to do the recappy?
Oh yeah, sure.
Or would you like me to do the recappy?
Why don't you do the recappy?
Okay.
Because you were last week, right?
Oh, I was last week.
Yeah. So you recappy.
Okay, so last week, Charlie found herself adrift in the sea of emotional trauma. And through that, she decided to smash the mirror. The end. Or is it...
And everything worked out great.
That's right. Jordan is stuck in the past, and is still there. And Charlie, last we left her, she was on her way to the Cutter house to take care of business that she had not taken care of for Jordan. And she was threatened with a good time, aka church on Sunday.
Right.
So she was taking care of business before that happened. And the hope is that whatever she does in the future past helps past, future, past, future.
I believe there was a deacon trying to like talk
There
about
was.
you, right? And Pampies.
So that's right. So the deacon might be the host of the terror now. So it raises a lot of questions. Is the terror someone in the past? Is the terror going to meet up with Jordan in the past? And what is Jordan doing in the past?
In the past.
In the past. So we'll see what happens this week on the Elder Elves. Would you like to read your prompt from last week?
Yeah, my prompt was that I broke something in the town. And what happened?
Yes, something is in town.
Break something.
Is destroyed.
Smash.
What is it? Why is it significant? And that is number 9 on the on the clubs. Yes, you destroyed the local vinyl shop. The 8 tracks are all melted. There's no more music. It becomes what is it? What's that film with Kevin Bacon?
Oh yeah.
I almost said Flashdance, and I was like, no, that's not it.
No, wait. Okay, so which one? It's Flashdance or Dirty Dancing? Is it Dirty Dancing that's the one that doesn't allow music?
No, Dirty Dancing has. Oh my God! Now I'm looking it up. Right. That's Patrick Swayze.
Mm-hmm. Flashdance is Kevin Bacon.
Is
right?
Hold on.
This is
Flashdance has Jennifer Beals in it, where she's like, where she's a passionate young dancer who aspires to become. No, hold on. This is bad. Oh my God, we're showing our age. We're legit showing our age right now, and this is
But we should know these films from our age.
We should, because I've watched this film quite a lot, and I was always like, why does he like that girl? Because she's a brat, and I wouldn't have been into her. But, then again, like, one of my earliest crushes was, like, Sorsha in Willow, because, like, who doesn't like a woman that will, like, that looks like she's going to choke you in a second. And then, Footloose, that's what it is.
Footloose, there we go.
Sorry, I bet someone at home was like, Footloose!
Yeah, someone was screaming Footloose for, like, 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, it did start with an F. We were close.
We were so close. And, dancing has to do with your feet, so.
That's right. So, and yeah, so we did great. We did great on that one. Anyway.
Okay.
Ready? Do you want to hit it? Yes, I have my little note taker out.
Your notey notes?
My notes.
Okay, so this was the 9 of clubs. Jordan is in the past.
Do you need mood lighting?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm good. I mean, you can do... Yeah, there you go. Now you have a nice coppery tone.
I really do look like a vampire or something with this lighting.
Maybe vampires are in the past.
Huh?
You don't know yet. You're about to find out.
And begin.
Dear... To whom... Hello, old friend. When I came back into our world once again, I felt youthful and nearly intoxicated on the feeling of life. When I touched anything, it was as if I had never touched anything before. The man I traded places with was named John Walker. He was part of a small group of hunters who had begun to create a village. Within that group was a man named Thaddeus Cutter, Alice Silverstone, Robert Murphy, Thomas Green, and their families, wives, or husbands. And everyone had at least one child. After a little bit of time, my body it began to hurt again. Joints ached, bones felt brittle. I went back to the puddle that I had crossed worlds through. The being I had met there came face to face with me, new flesh attached to his cloak. The man I traded places with was nowhere to be seen.
Life is fleeting,
It said.
It burns like oil in a lamp. Once dry, what must one do?
I looked at the being and knew the answer, but I didn't want to say it. You replaced the fuel, I said aloud, but also to myself.
Bring more life, and I will give a longer life to you.
So I did. Eventually, people began to notice that members of the group were gone. At first, they thought it was bears. Then they thought illness, or maybe madness. But eventually, a small group found out. But immortality is hard to turn down. We put together a plan. If the town thrived, it would bring more people to it, more fuel for the oil lamp.
Bring me into your world, and I will make your crops lush, your town vibrant.
The creature told us. The basin where the pool of water formed was a stone, concave and always full. It sat under a gnarled tree, and the wood was unlike anything I have ever seen. We followed the creature's instructions closely. Felling the tree, we could build a frame. In that frame, we poured water from the basin, pure silver, and a thick gas that seeped from the dead roots of the tree. Once cooled, we had created the mirror that I had originally stepped through. So long ago, but it's still so far in the future. As long as the stone basin was there, the water refilled, and the creature could come and go as it pleased. But that meant that some crop seasons weren't as plentiful as others. And as our cult grew, so did the demand for fuel. Thinking we could control the beast better by having it on a leash, we broke the stone basin, cleaved it in 1,000 pieces. We had trapped this beast. The power was ours, but so was our arrogance, because all the beast did was laugh.
You expect to use my power freely. My power is infinite. You are not. It will dry up and die if I wish it. All I must do is wait for your life to end. I will extend this mercy to you. Drink from the water within this mirror, and you may put your being into someone else. As long as the flesh is always mine.
So here we are. The truth to what you saw. And who this town is. I didn't know before, but I do know now. And so do you. Because you're next, Charlotte.
How dare you, you son of a bitch! Wow. Well, what I love is that you tied it all up.
Brought it around town.
Brought it around town. Everyone drank from it.
Everybody drank from it.
And yeah, now we're living in it. We're living in it. So we know that in the future, the town is fucked. Fucked. We know that the town hasn't been fucked yet. So something happens in those 30 years.
Yep.
And it's Charlotte's turn.
And we're entering the last stretch.
We are. Ooh.
And because we are smart and know how to count, not because we've looked ahead, we know what this draw is, which is an ace.
Yeah. And how do you know? Because we are freaking wizards. No. We just know. All right. So we have 1 ace of clubs, 3 random spades, and the ace of spades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries left. Maybe 6. So what does the ace of clubs look like? It says, you learn a major flaw that you can use to defeat the terror. We Guy.
We're good.
We're good. We're too good. This is not planned, guys. But we have been writing in a way that anyway. You try to fight it. You try to fight it but fail. What is the flaw? Why didn't you succeed in defeating the terror? What did you learn from this?
The real terror was inside us all along.
All along. We've been eating it this whole time.
It's a little bit of a Children of the Corn situation now.
Soylent Green. Yeah, right? Soylent Green as people. Spoilers. Yeah. Wow.
Because you saw a lot of people in the basement of the church.
Right.
So
we know that
saw
I know that there's
of the town.
Right. And they're all linked to Green, Murphy, Cutter, Silverstone, and Walker. Does Walker have a family? Or was he the only one? Was he the Jesus? Oh.
Was he the Jesus?
Was he the Jesus in this little cult?
He was just a guy who liked his whiskey.
He's just yeah.
Just a guy who liked his whiskey. No, I imagined him having family, or at least like a child.
A child.
Yeah. Because everybody in the group had at least one child. There was also more people in the group than just those initial ones that I name dropped. But
yes, but those are important ones.
Those are important ones.
This is going to be an interesting thing, because there were some really good things that I wrote down while I was listening. How you broke the basin into 100,000 pieces.
I think I just said 100, but
100 million pieces.
100 quadrillion pieces.
Maybe 372,000 pieces.
It's just like when you guess the marbles.
Yeah. Grains of rice. Yeah, this is... Well,
yeah, so the basin was broken to kind of trap this being in our world, which kind of backfired.
It did, because it's still loose. So that plan failed. It's a skinwalker. Like skin. Now I have to really think out, like...
I didn't specifically say that it goes into different people, because it just wants the flesh that melts off.
She's gonna tap everyone's drink with cranberry juice. Fuck it up.
But nobody will have a UTI.
He's like, I'm so hungry. Why are you not melting?
The other thing that I think is something you can play with too is like, we've never really defined the terror necessarily. So, is this creature the terror, or is the terror everybody in the town? Is the terror this collection of people who have decided to be, sacrifice other people for immortality or wealth or whatever?
Everyone has been tickling the terror's taint.
Or is it the terror and, they're just all puppets, really?
There's so many different ways I could take it. What she ends up feeling it runs in. Like, is the terror people, all the people. Yeah. Are there people left? I say as I yawn and I cover my mouth. Right. Are there people...
at least Charlotte's grandmother doesn't want her to have anything to do with this.
Correct. And then I have to bring back that, like, that little clip about how she is like a loose cannon, basically. Yeah. That, like, everybody else has been, life for a life.
Yep.
And now it's her.
Yep. It's hard choices. There's lots of things to think about and to do. And, because we have 4 left, 5 left. Yeah, 5 left.
Yeah, we are into the spades now.
So, you, me. So you have what, 3? I have...
So, let's see.
No, I have...
Me. So, me, you, me, you. So, ace, spade, 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 and then ace, me.
Yeah.
And then maybe you.
Yeah, maybe. For a wrap-up.
Wow. We're getting close, and this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to have to figure out, like 2 things. So I left it off with what happens when I break the mirror.
Yep.
Funny thing is, or a good thing is you kind of kicked it back to me. So, I probably will start writing maybe from what happened in that when she went to Cutters.
Oh, right.
So that's probably where it's gonna
Right.
the consequence or what happened there. Because we're after a mirror, right?
We're after a mirror.
So
I also didn't mention it in the thing, because I wasn't even really sure if Jordan would know exactly where they were because the town wasn't really formed. My initial thought had been that the basin would have been on Pulpit Hill.
You know what? I thought you were going with it though. Under the bridge.
That was definitely under the bridge.
The bridge.
Yeah, because I figured like the river, the stream, whatever, would probably already have been there. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I didn't specify, so.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe the basin is that you cracked is in the safe, like a piece of it, and that's what.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
And that's when you open it up and all the water pours out. It's not water.
Yeah, because the basin was always refilling.
Mm-hmm.
And just because it broke into 100 pieces, like, doesn't mean that we got rid of those pieces.
Means that someone swallowed it, and now they have a belly full of water.
Belly full of, always so bloated.
It's always,
all the time.
Man, from all the water drinkage.
What was a horrible idea?
You're out there making little tiny like slingshot rocks. But it's like a D&D spell at that point of water. I'm there's a lot for me to like kind of unpack in this.
Yep. Digest.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about what to do next with the whole story, really.
Yeah, and the flaw. What is the major flaw that I learn out of it?
Because you could, I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could take a few things and call them flaws from that journal entry.
Mm-hmm. I could.
Hubris being one of them.
Yeah, hubris. Consent.
Yeah.
Could be a number of things.
Sure could.
And then try to fight it and fail. God, I have a specific image in my mind. I'm just gonna write myself a little note of possibilities.
Write yourself a note. Write yourself a note, and then I'll start to take us out.
All right.
You can find us typically on Tuesdays, where we will release new episodes on Twitch and on YouTube and on Facebook. We've been late the last couple of weeks, so I'm not going to guarantee anything, but just check back in. Or, hey, you know what's easier? Subscribe, and then you'll just get a notification when we go on. You can find me at colincarlton.com or across social media at colincarltonvo. There's also a little landing page for Elder Elves on my site as well. Miranda, you go now.
You can find me on all the social media for the most part, except that new one called X. I'm on Mastodon, though. I don't really type a lot, but you can find me as Obscurabrasion. Drop me a line. I do respond. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say I do respawn.
I do respawn.
I do respawn.
I hit my checkpoints every day. And I just show up.
Good for you. Collect those coins. All right. That's it, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.